Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. It is June 28th, which means it is the end of the month, which also means it is time for a hangout. I'm drinking cranberry juice. It is currently a heat wave in Sweden, so everything is a bit messy. But hello. If you are new to the format, as I assume that some of you are, the way this works is that we just hang out. If you're a patron of mine, you may be familiar with my Ask Me Anything streams. That's a bit more structured. It's a bit more organized. These end of the month hangouts are just, it's very laissez-faire. It's come with me. It's whatever. Hey, Alice. Mukbang. Let's see, what do I have in mukbang? Actually, let's see what I have. First of all, I do have some cut of bell peppers. They're in slices. I also have some hummus from a can. It's not good, I don't like it, but I have it. Okay, but the way this works is that we just hang out, we just talk about the month that has been, usually. We talk about the month that has occurred, and the month that is coming up ahead. And the month that has been is, we're on a heat wave. It is June. Summer has well and truly begun, and we're all melting. We're all tired, and it's all hell. And it's really rough for me because when I record my videos, which I've been doing recently, I have my studio lights, which are also very warm. I have my outfits, which are very warm. I have a full face of makeup, which is also very warm. So it's been a lot. But thankfully, I do have some cranberry juice. Is it an 8 p.m.? Yeah, it's 8 p.m. here. It's still warm as hell. The sun hasn't set. The sun won't set for hours. The sun doesn't set barely at all. So the month that has been, well, I released a video, didn't I? On history. All in all, pretty well received, to be honest. Things went okay. I mean, it was a bit of a niche topic, and it was a bit of a niche video, so I knew it was also always going to be it's not going to explode. But it did okay. There are some things that I wish I could have done better. I had some issues during production, which meant that I had to cut a lot of parts, and also I ended up having to kind of rush in the end to make space for the sponsor. However, my upcoming video, speaking of the month that is upcoming, I was hoping to release my video on Tuesday, but I think I'm gonna have to postpone it until Friday. So still next week, but it's a few days ahead, just so I have time to just really dig into it. I still have some things that I have to finish shooting. I still have some things that I need to finish recording. But it is hopefully, potentially, going to become my longest video ever, if we're lucky. We might get over the 1 hour mark, maybe, if everything goes to plan. I might cut everything in the final stretch, but hopefully that won't be the case. So that's the sitch with that. But yeah, that's the news. I usually do these streams for 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half. We'll see where we end up, and it's gonna be pretty good. So first of all, how is everyone feeling in the chat today? We have the same shirt. It's a common shirt. It's a striped shirt. I recently picked up some new clothing. French combi. Is Sweden's Corona-19 pandemic still bad? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are the America of we are the America of COVID, but in Europe. And it's not great, to be honest. On the other hand, we haven't really gone to lockdown either, so it's very okay. Like from a social standpoint, I mean, it's not good from like a death count standpoint, obviously, which is the most important part. But people are still like trying to do a little bit of social distancing. From what I've heard, is we're not really having a second wave a la America because we didn't have lockdown at all. So like people haven't really been cooped up, so people aren't really like being even more social than they normally would be. Like people are still kind of social distancing, but not really. So it's having a long-term small effect, which I guess works, but at the same time we are just doing everything just worse than all of our neighbor countries, so it's like not good. Me about the movie. Oh yeah. Oh, I touch on so many things in this video. I touch on so many things. I talk shit. I don't really talk shit. But like I talk about other YouTubers. I talk about I talk media criticism for like a solid half hour almost. I'm probably gonna cut that down. I talk about activism. I talk about my own past. Like I talk about all sorts of shit. Hopefully you're gonna like it. I hope you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. But it does, because it's so long and because it's so like encompassing, I hope that you will be understanding if I maybe need a few more days. Worst case scenario, maybe that I start working like maybe even 2 weeks, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like I planned for a release on Tuesday, and I think I'm not gonna make that, but like next week I think I'm gonna be good with. I like that I'm worried about like, oh, if I don't make a video every month, people are gonna be angry with me. Meanwhile, other YouTubers take like six months between videos, 3 months, and they're fine. But you know, self-pressure and everything. If you're wondering why I look a bit more disheveled than usual, it is because it's so warm. I can't dress up fancy. I can't do my makeup. I can't do anything because it's so warm. I'm just melting. Swedish homes aren't built with air conditioning units. We're not really built for this. Hey, Gorge. Hey, Gorge. I said laissez-faire instead of anarchy. Oh shit! Ah! I'm a plant. I'm not a plant. Baba ganoush from again. I have never tried baba ganoush. I wanna try it. Nervous, how are you? I'm good. I'm a bit stressed about the video and just life in general, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to stay hydrated as best as possible. I'm trying to. I drink so much water. I'm trying. Why are Swedish people so tall? They aren't, actually. Like most of them aren't. I'm the tallest person I've ever met. It's Dutch people who are really tall, and I'm half Dutch. The Dutch are really tall, and I don't know why. 2 years seizure free. So much happening. Well, congratulations. My webcam is acting up today. It keeps acting up lately, and I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. CGP grade is 1 video per year. Oh no, what's the topic? There is no topic. We're just hanging out. We're just having a chill all the time. Have I told you guys what my next video is about? Is that information ever have I revealed that information? I'm not sure I have. I think maybe I have. Have I tweeted about it? I don't think so. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Danish girl. And I'm gonna talk about like trans icons. Whatever that means. And what that means. Can camera make me beautiful again? Thank you. Sometimes the camera just adds a green filter and I don't get it. Stop calling you out, Alice. I'm calling out like half of all the YouTubers I know. Smoke weed and catch corona. You went to hospital? Of course I did. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about that. So, speaking of the month that has been, this month, like a few weeks ago, yeah, I think, was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, yeah, because last week I wanted to work. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, if you follow me on Twitter, you know about this. But 2 weeks ago, I fainted and hit my head really hard twice and had to spend some time in the hospital. And it took me like a week and a half maybe to get back to normal. And for a whole week, I just couldn't work. I was like basically on bed rest. Not because I had to. Like they tested me and everything. There was no damage, but it just felt super bad. I just felt nauseous. I had a hard time eating, and all of that sort of things. Camera, I swear to God, whatever. I just so that whole week, which was 2 weeks ago, which was last week, like the week during last week, so not the days that have been like from the 15th and onward, I was going to record a lot of my next video then, but unfortunately I had to spend a lot of time in the hospital, just doing tests. I had to spend days at home. I had to like recover a lot, so I couldn't work. So my entire work schedule has kind of been shifted 1 week, which is why I'm gonna have a hard time reaching for the Tuesday my own deadline for that. However, I don't have like a hard deadline for this video. Or like I want to take my time with it, so it might be a bit delayed. However, I'm fine. Turns out I'm fine. They did all sorts of tests on me. They scanned my body. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just I'm tall, I guess, and tall people they literally said that might be the problem, that I'm so tall that like I got out of bed probably like too quickly, and my brain was just like, nah, gonna check out, nah, I don't fuck with that, I don't fuck with getting up that quick, and just clocked me out. And then obviously hitting your head makes you a bit nauseous, so I may have had at worst like a mild concussion, but like nothing serious. Yeah, so they checked my heart, they checked my organs, they checked my blood, and they're all fine. Like I'm fine. Scary though for like a lot of it, but it's all fine. No extra time. My fans are well-known assholes. No, you're not. You're great. What about H-Bomb? Yeah, H-Bomb made his, last video, like, public video, like 7 months ago? Like, I like Harris. But I haven't seen him around in so long. I haven't talked to him in ages either. I don't really know him, to be honest. So. But you know, YouTubers talk. I loved your latest video and wish more people watched it, because I feel like people don't understand how history actually still is. People think about Stonewall as past. Thank you. Thank you. There are some people who have contacted me to say that they really, really like my last video. Like, more people have contacted me directly about my last video than most other videos that I made. So like, I think it was a narrow video, but it hit hard, which I think is good. I don't want to focus too much on becoming popular when I can be more influential, which is a weird oxymoron. I don't know. If you're not a plant, then why am I seeing leaves in front of me? How'd you end up half Dutch? Well, my dad's Dutch. So that's just kinda how it goes. I don't know that, like, I'm not very culturally Dutch though, which is, I guess, is the more important part. Like, I don't speak Dutch. I eat Dutch food, and that's basically it. I have Dutch hair. I've noticed that because I have some friends who live in Sweden who are also Dutch, and we noticed that we have similar hair that isn't the same as Swedish people. Like, Swedes don't have the same hair that I do, which is wild. Needs further investigation. Because the ones who aren't below sea level. Go to sauna regularly so you get used to the heat. Well, yeah, I don't really have a sauna. It just, like, I'm not used to this heat at all. Like, my ancestors were either Vikings or, like, tradesmen. And, well, I mean, my ancestors were probably farmers, but still. Hope you vibe. I hope I'm vibing well. I'm vibing very well. Me, I would dwarf me. I am 2 meters tall. People say that I look shorter. Like, whenever I mention my height, people are like, but you look so short. And I don't get it. I feel like I have, like, a tall aura. Like, look at my weird gangly limbs. Disclosure was such a disappointment for me. I haven't actually seen Disclosure yet, which sucks because it would be really, really good for my video probably, but it's not. From what I've seen from it, it's not actually kind of what I want to talk about. So I don't want to, like, influence my own thinking by watching it until after I'm done with the video, which might be self-sabotaging, because maybe I should watch the video and maybe I should, like, learn from it, but at the same time I've heard bad things. A meta-criticism of the transcultural apparatus. Well, that's a smarter way of saying it than I would, but yeah, probably I might steal that. The camera's doing an anti-green filter. Took them months to recover. Yeah, thankfully I'm back. It was also nice to go to the hospital because it was nice to see the only place in Sweden where they take COVID seriously. It's a long way to fall from my height, yeah. That was my cue to just chill. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, yeah, I guess like, people tell me I do too much. Back problems? Not really. Imagine getting... I defeated my own brain. Yeah. For a while, like, I did a meme thing on Twitter where I was talking about, like, how I was going to find the organ that had betrayed me and, like, excise it from my body. To banish it, make it lawless, turn it into an outlaw. But turns out all my organs were actually fine. They suspected my blood for a bit, and then they suspected my heart. And that was scary. When they suspected my heart of being, like, bad, that they wanted to like scan it. I was like, oh fuck, oh no. But it turns out I'm fine. That's Swedish thing. You'd be broke if you were in America. Yeah, I thought about that. That's like, turns out I'm fine. But if I had been in America, I think I would have just stayed home, which is a really bad idea because it could have been something serious. But still. Secret of my hair is be half Dutch. My hair is a mess right now, but like the heat and the humidity is just really just destroying my hair, and I hate it because I can't control it for the shoots. So when I record my videos, it's like my hair is just a mess because I can't control it because of the heat. What do you think of stand still, stay silent? What is that? I don't know what that is. Webcomic. Finished with this webcomic started by Minnesota Bay. Post-apocalyptic Scandinavia. Incorporates Norse mythology. What? Start here. What is this? My god, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I haven't read this, but I will. Holy hell, that's so cool. It looks great. I haven't heard of it. Looks great. Hello, Mia. How are you? I'm good. I am happy to be streaming. I'm happy to be back at work. I'm so sorry that you're half Dutch. Well, you know. It's how it is. You don't want to be culturally Dutch. Trust me on this. God. I mean, like, I don't know, I like, from the small parts of Dutch culture that I've experienced are nice, but it might just be because it's like, I can experience it from a distance, like through my family, through the filter of family. Maybe if I was, yeah, I don't know. It's like when people talk about like being culturally Swedish, and I'm just like, oh god. Oh my god. The Dutch have hagelslag? Yeah. Oh, I love hagelslag. It was in Killing Eve? Oh yeah, hagelslag, yeah. I've heard good things about Killing Eve. I just didn't like it. I just didn't connect to it. Maybe I need to give it a best chance. A new chance. Strålpappels are nice, yeah. I love strålpappels. By the way, I just realized something, because I just had the thought. What do I do on these streams? We just hang out. Didn't mean to do that. Cool. There's something I've been thinking about for a little bit, and there's something I've been talking to some other YouTubers about this, and I've been getting kind of mixed responses. How would you feel? I also feel like I'm not really popular enough to justify it yet, but it might be useful for all sorts of reasons outside of just making YouTube videos. But how would you like it if I got a PO box? Because I feel like I occasionally get emails, and I get like DMs, a lot of Instagram for some reason, probably because my DMs are open, because I don't know how to close it. Like a PO box, something for people to like write letters or some other shit. It might not see use, like, and I could rent it by the month. Like I could rent it for a few months, and then if nothing happens, then I might just let it go. But it's something I'm considering currently. So, you know, might happen sometime soon. Mia feels the heat more because she's at a higher altitude. Yeah. That's how it is. My god, I'm really cooking. Y'all got her down a rabbit hole. It happens. What exactly do you mean about heat? Do I mean about heat? Could have all told you have a great heart. Well, thank you. Thought you'd read it. The webcomic. I'm gonna read it. Like I just instantly put it in my like to read list because I love webcomics and I feel like I want to experience that. I feel it could be great. Encounter Zwarte Piet? Yeah, Zwarte Piet is a very racist tradition that the Dutch have that I'm not a big fan of. Mia Mulder. Yes, Mia Mulder. That is me. I prefer Euphoria. Euphoria was okay. I didn't connect with that either, to be honest. I liked it. I need like a fan. That's what I need. I need like a big like one of these fans. I need that. But if I do that, everyone's just gonna compare me to Nelwyn anyway. But people already do that, so who cares? Just be careful with glitter bombs. Oh yeah. Could send me hagelslag. Oh, I could. Oh, the possibilities for Dutch food. Oh, I do miss some Dutch food. I can get some stuff here. There are. Can I outsource my audience now to? There's some weird almond cake that's like this thick and like this round. It's round like this thick. It's almonds, I think. It's delicious, and I need it. But I don't know what the name is of it. It's just a brand cookie, but I need it because I haven't had any in years. But I remember growing up with it, and I remember having it, and it was so good. If anyone of you just happens to know what that is, let me know. Oh my god. We all have a Netherlands inside. Oh my god. Am I actually getting like a reply? A good reply? No, maybe. Yes, it might be actually, yeah. Thank you. Yes, it is. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's not Spikulas. Can't believe you're trying to tell her about Brisadeiros. Traditional Brazilian dessert. This looks great. Oh my god, yeah, it looks like it's like hagelslag. That's so cool. I'm just looking at desserts now. Okay. I was talking about food. I'm straight up melting in this heat, so I don't know really how to do this. I may have to like spray myself with some water or something. 61 fans. Yeah, thank you. But it's so hot. Anyway, what else has happened this month that we can talk about? I'm feeling kind of restless and I don't know why. I'm feeling like I want to. Normally I can just kind of like relax and just kind of chill, but now for some reason I'm just having so much energy, which probably isn't helping my heat problem, honestly. I was gonna see if something happens soon, like next week-ish, or like next month. Is there something on the calendar? I'll pack you. I'll send you a pack of gevoelde koeken if you can pronounce it correctly. I can't. Gevoelde koeken? I don't know. My dad's Dutch. I'm not Dutch. I don't know how to do it. It's getting consistently hotter me. Do you think it's maybe a good idea to spend the summer in the Sahara? It might. But I don't know. Like I spent a short time in Mexico. Thanks to the network that I'm at, because I didn't have to pay for it. They like sent me on a trip to Mexico for free, which is wild. Because rich people have too much money than what they didn't know what to do with, but I was happy to accept it. But I spent some time in Mexico and it was very warm and it was very nice, but it didn't prepare me for this because it's one thing to experience it like as an experience. It's another one to experience like as you're just working or like doing your job or like doing your groceries. There's no way to turn off DMs. You can turn off the notifications, but you can't not get the DMs. Yeah, because I turned off the notifications. That's so bad. I even have like a brand account on Instagram. I don't post much on Instagram. I should more. Yes. I do want to also, I'm gonna try sometime soon-ish to open up some polling options on Patreon, because I want to involve you a bit more in my creative process, because sometimes there are things that like just ideas that I have that might not fully materialize into a video, but I want to make sure that you have like an input to that. So like maybe sometime I will be like, if you had a choice, would you prefer to see a video about this topic or this topic or this topic? And then I might not listen, but it might be still like nice. Don't think it's my weed to the three of us. Don't send me weed. Don't send me drugs. Do not. Oh my god. Oh, like I'm falling apart. Instagram knows it's catering to thirsties. Sure does. Although I get thirsty DMs like in my email, in my work email, which I even removed from like public viewing, which is nice. And yet, as there's these, don't send me drugs. I don't know how we came into this topic, but please don't send me narcotics. I don't want them. Can you get arrested for receiving weed? I don't think so. I don't think you can, but I still would. I wouldn't want to take the risk. I have my own ways. Shut up. Also, like I don't really do that. To be honest. Would you want production gear? I mean maybe. I have no idea what people would send me, because all I was thinking was like a letter, like basically just a letterbox. If people want to send me like actual like goods, I don't. Why? Since I was like, I'm just imagining me getting this, and like within a month, it's just gonna be overflowing with like sprinkles, like hagelslag. Recipes. Oh Christ. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm very restless for some reason. I'm getting distracted easily, and I apologize. I think it's the heat. I'm just gonna blame the heat for everything. I wish I had ice cream. I like some ice water. I love some ice water. Any advice for a gender non-conforming person in a super right-wing country? Not really. Unfortunately, I don't have any experience with that, and I don't really have any experience with helping people with that. I'm sorry. Someone sent me an RTX card so we could edit in 4K faster. Oh, I wouldn't mind that actually. Editing in 4K is rough. I realized something. Do you want to know the funny story time? That reminds me of a story time. Do you know? Okay, so I'm not the only one who uses my camera. Sometimes my roommates use my camera because I have like the most recent camera in the apartment. And they don't shoot in 4K. I do. So when I shot my last video, I shot it. Everything was nice, and I put it into, like, I shot all of it, just all of it, and I didn't really review the footage that much because I don't really need to. I just shot all of it. I put it all into Premiere Pro, and I realized that I hadn't actually been shooting in 4K. I've been shooting in 1080p, but 60 frames per second, which is why my last video on history isn't in 4K. It bothered me so much because what happened was that, like, a roommate was shooting, they changed the settings and they had it back into without reverting them back, and I didn't realize. So this time, I have been shooting 4K again. I've been doing the thing that I want to do because I want to learn how to use 4K, and I'm not going to learn how to use 4K unless I use 4K. So that's been the thing. You could do unboxing videos. I could do the unboxing videos actually on my second channel, because this is my second channel. This channel is for whatever I want it to be. If you look at, like, the like what's actually on this channel, you'll see that there's just chaos. Like, I earlier made some meme videos. I made some there are streams of video games that I did on Twitch. I'm gonna do that again, I promise. I just keep getting distracted or depressed. It's not fun to do Twitch streaming if you're depressed and it's not your job. Like, it's not my job to do Twitch streams, so. Did you interpolate it back to 24 FPS or was it super smooth still? I don't remember. I think I just left it at 60 frames, which isn't great. Like, I know I should have, like, a standard format for my videos, and I'm trying to do that with, like, 30 frames, well, 25 frames in 4K. Because I feel like that's an industry standard that I want to get accustomed with. But yeah. Ask people to send me artifacts. Oy. I'd love to get, like, old historical artifacts. I love that, actually. I'd be fine with that. But I feel like if I ever get, like, 1 million subscribers, at that point I will have the power to just command my entire audience to go out and, like, fetch me rare artifacts like Walmart stole from people. If you didn't know, by the way, the Walmart family is, like, really weird into... No, it might be Hobby Lobby. It might be one of those, like, big box companies. They are... they're, like, hoarding historical artifacts. And some of them have been, like, indirectly funding ISIS. Because that's one of the way that ISIS made money, because they were active in a region with a lot of, like, historical artifacts, and they took them and they sold them on the black market. And, like, some of them ended up in the hands of Hobby Lobby somehow, which is, like, indirectly funding ISIS, which is wild. But that's just how the world is now, I guess. Send me a catnip. Would you like some saffron? I have saffron, actually. I have a friend from Iran who occasionally sends me saffron. And also the good saffron, he tells me, the good one. I don't really know saffron from saffron, but it's good saffron. Revel in the heat, make it my pitch. Does Sweden have guava? Not that I know of. Unboxing history. I like your short video about the Swedish air raid sirens. I want to make more sketch comedy too, like just for fun. I still want to do vlogs. If you remember, like, 1.5 years ago, when I started this channel, when I started doing it professionally, I also said that, like, I want to do vlogs on the regular. I've made 2 in 1.5 years. I want to do more, but do people want to see vlogs? I think it could be fun. More Victoria 2. I want to play more Victoria 2. I want to learn to mod Victoria 2. And I want to do it on stream, because there are some things that I want to add into history. Alt history things. I have my own alt history ideas, right? I want to add that in. I don't know. Maybe next week, when I'm not working, I'll learn to mod Victoria 2 on stream, and I'll, like, annex France as Sweden, because that's the thing I want to do. What is there to learn about 4K? Well, it's not really 4K. It's like more how my camera operates, because I don't really like my camera. It's a bit janky, and I don't really understand how it works. But because like I used to shoot on my phone, and the phone does a lot. I've heard from people who actually know better than me that phone cameras add like a lot of processing already to make the picture like look more like selfie good. But professional cameras, it's just raw. Because they expect you, the creator, to kind of do the processing in post. But I don't know how to do that, so the footage kind of ends up not great. But I do my best. I just need to learn how to do that, I think, and then the footage will become like, it'll pop. Let's see even more Mjolnir. Hobby Lobby stealing meter inside. Yeah, it's Hobby Lobby. Hi, we're talking about ISIS. And Hobby Lobby stealing artifacts from the Middle East and indirectly funding a fascistic movement. Mia versus Hobby Lobby and ISIS. Oh my god. Commands her fans to defeat the sun because it's too fucking hot. Like, please. Or like, just do something against like global warming or something. Like spray a chemical in the air to reduce global warming. I'll be on a train, it'll be fine. The US unironically did a good job at archaeological vandalism in Iraq. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sketch to find out. I want to do all sorts of dumb shit. Like I want to have my main channel where I make my longer videos where I talk more about like discourse and philosophy and history. Like that's where I want to like have the main bulk of my work. But sometimes I would just want to like do creative stuff for fun, and I want to have that like on this channel. Vlogs can be problematic. Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like I wouldn't want to do like reacting to my son's report card, like that stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't have a son, so it would be even weirder if I did that. Raw in camera contexts mean more the raw than you mean though. Raw in camera context means more raw than you mean. Oh yeah, yeah, but I don't. I'm baby. I studied history for 3 years. I don't know. I studied history for way longer actually, but it's 3 years for the first degree. But like I don't know how cameras work, and I still need to like can ask people who know better, like in real life, who can like come over to my apartment and show me how camera clicky recordy look good. I don't know. I'm gonna learn grading. Rise kind of footage that retains more info. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning so much. Are you streaming on Twitch at the moment? I haven't seen any notifications at the usual times. No, because I've been, partially because I've been sick. Because like 3 weeks ago I was sick. 2 weeks ago I had my head, and last week I was super depressed. But I'm gonna try next month, if I can, to the very best of my ability. I'm gonna try to keep every single stream time that I say, because I really want to like, because there are people who are like subscribed to me there, and like they, I feel like they deserve to get something out of that, and I feel like I haven't delivered on that, which I feel is very unfair to people who like mostly hang out on Twitch. And like, sure, I don't really do the like Twitch streamer debate political thing. Like I play games on Twitch, but I still think that could be fun. And I still feel like I want to give that to the people who want that, and I feel so bad for not doing that when I'm like depressed. But like at the same time, it's not fun to watch me like playing Frostpunk and like sad. Like that's not fun. No one wants to see that. So it's a balancing thing. But I'm gonna try. I feel way better now though. Like I just had a weird this month has been like rough because like sick, hit head, depression, like it's all just been bad. Now with the heat wave, like it's a lot. I think it's gonna even out now. Have a lovely one. Yes. Let's destroy Hobby Lobby. Thank you, Will. We used to put the moon in front of the sun so we would have permanent eclipse. Can't spread chemicals in the air because that would turn the frogs gay. I whole ass believe, like, if I keep my YouTube channel going the way I do, unless I dive into like the artistic side where like weird lighting and weird outfits, that I feel like all YouTubers in my position kind of do right now. If I don't do that, I'm gonna like start veering into like weird fringe radio host where I start like screaming about Donald Trump, like putting chemicals in the water to turn people like right wing. Like I feel like I'm gonna end up there eventually, like a left wing Alex Jones, which is the most cursed thing I've ever said. Do you have a moon? I have a moon. Since you don't have sun. Oh, we have a sun. It never goes away. In the summer, it never goes away. I learned the other day that while the Baghdad archives containing countless valuable documents were being looted and destroyed, the US forces stood back to guard the Ministry of Oil. Yeah. America really fucked up like a lot of stuff. Evergreen sentence though. Sketch history would be great. I have an idea. Okay, good. This reminded me of a thing. So I want to do a thing. I want to eventually one day do a thing. I need funding. I need like funding and like a lawyer. But I want to do drunk history. Because drunk history, the show is great, but they don't really do a lot of episodes. And like the acting part of it is like it's fine, but it's very well produced. But it doesn't have to be. I feel like it could be done with like so way lower budget. Like you don't need much, right? I feel like I want to. I deeply want to do. I want to do a drunk history show. I want to be the host of Drunk History, but I want to do a drunk history show where I get drunk and talk history. I want to get like sauced and talk about like Fredrik Kraft-Ebing. What's his name? I even forgot his name. He's my favorite guy. I forgot his name. But like, I want to talk about Magnus Hirschfeld. I want to talk about like that. And either I want to be on Drunk History as like the first YouTuber on there, because they usually have comedians or some shit. I want to be the first YouTuber there and talk about Magnus Hirschfeld and talk about Fredrik Kraft-Ebing. Or I want to do like a legally distinct version of Drunk History for YouTube, where it's just people just getting sauced and talking about history. I think it could be really fun. Because there aren't so many, like I've seen all the episodes like several times and it's so good. It's very good. It's very funny. Okay. Studied photography before becoming a history major and I don't know anything about cameras. Mia Torso 2K rig with blinding RGB lights everywhere. I don't get RGB lights because I got a new computer like half a year ago, so I could render anything. Because previously, before that, I had a laptop. I don't get why a lot of people talk about RGB a lot. Like, because I was talking to like some people at a Swedish store called Webhallen, and whenever they would show me like a computer and I would consider, they would sometimes just mention like, and they have the lights, and I would be like, what does the lights do? I don't get it. Like it's like this computer is gonna be stacked underneath my desk. Like I'm not gonna be looking at it. Why do I need lights? I don't get it. I don't get. I don't understand. I don't understand. The drunk history with Twitch. I could do that. Charity drunk history. As is Western Europe. Oh, for sure. Western Europe is like the grandfather of fucking things up all over the world. how much funding? I don't know. Like funding for someone to be enough for someone to like record me being drunk, and for someone to like record me and some friends just acting the story out or whatever. Because there's so many cool. There's a lot of stories about these people that I just feel it could be nice. The Iraq War, yeah. YouTuber streamers could be some fun. For charity, that could be really fun, actually. Intoxicated past events. It's 2042. Trump is halfway through his 7th term. Radical leftist radio host Mia Mulder is wanted in the US for leaking Trump spinning chemicals in the water to turn the frogs straight again. RGBT community. Let me go faster. I don't understand RGB lights. I hate those black boxes. I have like a gray black box. It does nothing. There's no shine. Then again, hang on. Oh, fuck my hair. My like keyboard does the RGB thing, and I don't understand why. I'd really like to get bread to D&D podcast. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, I want this so much. I need this. I want it so bad, but it doesn't work. If you did a music number, what song would you parody? Well, I may, if I'm really lucky with the production, with I'm probably not gonna be like, don't bet on this, like bet against it if you can. But if I'm really, really lucky, I'm gonna do a cover of what's that band called? I'm gonna maybe do a cover of Alfad Hirhaiti by the band Hailong, which is a band maybe most people haven't heard of, but it's like Wardruna-esque. I might do that. Maybe if like I'm really lucky with some production things going on, and if like everything just flows perfectly, I may be able to do that. But if I do that, I'm also gonna need like a few more days to finish that up. But I might do that. I really want to make a music number in a video though, like, and I want to do it soon, because I think it could be fun, and also because like I've done musical theater. I play the saxophone. Like I feel like I can do it, so I feel like I should do it because it can be nice. Rights to music are expensive as fuck. Ah, but covers are sometimes allowed. I can't do it on videos where I have sponsors, but I can do it on videos where like covers are a weird zone where I'm allowed to do it. Because I looked this up like deeply. I'm allowed to do it, but they might claim the video for ads, but they wouldn't take the video down, or they would do like a split revenue thing where like the band gets some money, but I would also get a little bit of money from the ads. But like I don't make money from YouTube ads anyway. I don't really have ads, especially not on the newer stuff. So I feel like as long as I have people on Patreon, I should be fine. Looks pretty, yeah. How do you feel bardcore medieval parody music? I love that shit. I kind of want to do something like that, but I'm not sure how I would do it, because I considered when I made my video on history, if I had like double the time and like an assistant or two, then maybe I would have done it like a lot bigger, like with a musical number talking about like medieval music. I wanted to do that, but like, you know, realism, I can't do that much. Like I am but a wee small YouTuber. I work alone. I don't make a lot of money. I do my best. Sabaton. I want to make a cover song of Carolus Rex, but with Mia Mulder. Or like Gustavus Adolphus and Mia Mulder. Could be fun. Parodies are also like, yeah, like they would all probably be like parody-esque. But I would never play. Yeah, covers are okay on YouTube if you don't use original tracking. Yeah, like I'm never gonna like do that. I would always make my own music, which is interesting and also scary because I haven't made my own music in like, what, 5 years? Damn. One of Wynn's most underrated qualities is she can play jazz. Yeah, that's wild. I can't. Do you still do Twitch streaming? I do, technically, but I haven't done it in like a month. I really want to get back to it though. As I mentioned earlier, next month I'm going to try my very best to every Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna try to do some stream, at least for like a little bit. I'm gonna try my best. Careless Whisper, oh. Yeah, I mean, I do have a saxophone, so I could do that. George Michael, yeah. Careless Whisper, Kill for Careless Whisper. I feel like I want to do that one day. Maybe I'll... If I... How about this? If I have extra time, I'll chuck it in by the end of my next video. If I have the time, I'll just do like Careless... I just do Careless Whisper. And it'll be awful, because I can't really sing that well anymore. And I can't really like make music in that way, but like if I have the time at the very end of my at the end of my next video, if you stick around, I'll just do Careless Whisper. How about that? And it'll be awful, and then I can like cut it out using the YouTube thing at the very end so it doesn't actually do anything. Swedish Kings. I know, Swedish Kings, bad. Sabaton has won a YouTube historian on a music video before. Really? I should contact them. See what something can do. Kazoo Kid cover. I'm not doing Kazoo Kid. I'm available for remote music work. Oh, well, I might contact you then. Might. I think there's also something really like fun by making a cover all by yourself. Because since I don't really know how to do it, I think it could be even fun, because it would be like this kind of half-assed Careless Whisper. Because I can play the sax, and that's the only thing that matters in Careless Whisper. That's the only thing that matters. I know how to like kind of do some voice things, but we'll see. Okay, this has been a chaotic stream, but I think that's fine. I am literally, I'm sweating drops all over. Good God. My God. Okay. How about this? I've been streaming for an hour. I am melting. Like, I'm whole ass melting. And I need to like get a fan going. I need to like cover myself in ice. I need to like take a shower. I already had like a shower today, but I need another one. Yeah, I think the heat is like really getting to my head. How are my houseplants? They're great. They're doing great. They're doing great in the heat. I've been watering them like twice as much as usual because the heat makes it evaporate a lot. But they're doing fine. They're doing okay. My olive tree isn't doing that great. I don't think it doesn't really like Swedish climate. Talk to the CEO of climate change. Yeah, I need to do something about that. I need to call down the line. Okay, but here's the thing. Next week, hopefully on Friday, maybe a bit later, we'll see. My next video is gonna come out, and I hope that you will like it. It's gonna be my longest video maybe ever, unless I cut it down significantly, which could happen, but I hope not, because I'm really happy with the stuff I already have. I still have some small things to still record, and then I just need to edit everything, all of it just together, and I usually edit pretty quick. I've edited some small bits already. Oh my God. Rip Olivia. Olivia's still alive. Still alive. It's been alive for a few months, so she's not dying, but she's not doing great. Like, pray for Olivia. But that's gonna be then. My next stream on here, on this channel, is going to be on Sunday the 12th of July. That's when I'm gonna have my next Patreon Ask Me Anything stream. But like more detailed times for these will also come up on YouTube, on my Patreon, probably in 2 weeks. Roughly, when I know a bit more detailed. After that, my next Hangout is gonna be on July the 26th. Because it's the end of July, I try to do this at the end of the month. At which point, my next video will almost definitely be out, and hopefully, if I can like get my act together, I will also have made another video by then, because I want to have my next video, a long one, and then I'm gonna make another video. This might be a bit shorter, because I also want to catch up to my thing. Olivia is my olive tree that I bought in May, I think. April maybe. Yeah, but I think that's all that I'm gonna be able to do today, because I am so I'm so warm. I can't do this for much longer. But as someone mentioned that the temperature is gonna go down eventually, soon-ish, and I hope that that's gonna be okay. And before I leave, I just hope that you're all having a good day. There's a lot of feelings that goes around a lot, and I just hope that you're all having a good time. Take care of each other. Summers are usually pretty intense for all sorts of reasons, but take care of each other and be kind. Drink water. Hug yourself if you can. I just want to spread wholesome energy, and while I do that, I'm going to drink I'm just gonna eat ice for a bit. I'm just gonna eat ice. I guess I could just have ice cream, whatever. Thank you again for hanging on the stream. It's a bit chaotic one. I may have some. I'm gonna try to stream next week on Twitch more, so you'll see more of me. I'm gonna do more streams. If I can, I'm gonna do some vlogs. Okay, but I'm gonna head out, and I hope that you all have a good day. And I'll see you soon. Okay. Goodbye.